From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Tiger Cats Game Day.
Welcome to Tiger Cats Game Day. We got a showdown at Tim Hortons Field against the BC Lions at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm Mike Daly, stepping in for Courtney Stevens. Like we always do, next man up mentality. Courtney's been upgraded to the game day call, so I got to come hang out with my favorite teammate, Simoni Lawrence. Sim, what's going on?
We got Mike Daly in the building, y'all. What's up, Mike Daly? Bro, Mike, ask me why I got these gloves in my hand, Mike.
Sim, what's going on?
I got these gloves in my hand because we got the hottest podcast on Ticat Audio Network. There's no upgrading from here. Welcome to the show, Mike Daly. This is the big dog league right here, bro. Everybody gets their information from this pregame show. I got over 100 people sending me messages about this podcast. Every time I walk through the building, everybody talking about this podcast, bro. This is the show, Mike Daly. As you would know, it's next man up. Because I remember when you was a safety and you was next man up, that'd be crazy if we was like, well, Courtney went to the show and then we just got Mike Daly. No, that's still Mike Daly that got the interception against Toronto that shifted all of the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, bro.
And I already know about this show. Court and I were able to do it, and now you and I are able to do this. And listen, it is the best show. I listen to this every chance I get going to the game, and it is so much fun because we get to talk Ticat football. We get to talk Ticats versus the BC Lions. Talk about an offense coming in. Sim, Vernon Adams, stand back.
Yeah.
Two players in the offense right now for the BC Lions who are second in the league in offense. What's that mean for the Ticats? What do they think about?
Hey, listen, if we being realistic, I'm going to be like, hey, look, first person to 30 wins the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being a football head and understanding the flow of how things been going. Them boys at BC that had 50 Cent open up in the many. Ever since that song came on, they haven't lost a game. They're 3-0. They hot as heck. They hot as fish grease, that Mike Daly. BC Lions come in here hot as fish grease, bro.
and Vernon Adams, number one QB in the CFL.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, because number 2 QB in the CFL passing yards, Bo Levi Mitchell. This is going to be a quarterback battle that I'm looking forward to, man.
And that's what I'm saying, yo. Do your homework on. I heard they both used to go to the same school, somewhere in Eastern Washington or somewhere. I don't know nothing about those little schools. I'm a big dog, University of Minnesota, you feel me? But anyway, I heard they had some little kid rivalry over there and stuff. They was doing their thing, so it's going to be a high-pitched game, I think. But listen, that don't mean nothing because we got to talk about those top 2 players, y'all. William Stanback, and as you already talked about, Vernon Adams, yo. Vernon Adams, he's a player, you know what I'm saying? And there's only one way to beat Vernon Adams. And I'm not even trying to be facetious or nothing, but you really got to make Vernon Adams feel like you might really do something to him. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hit you, bro, you might want to just sit this game out, bro. This is a serious game right now, yo. If I tackle you, I'm giving you the extra, you know what I mean? You know when you come from safety and give somebody the extra, Mike Daly. Tell them about the extra, Mike Daly.
And that's what they're going to need to bring. When you bring that thing through, you get a clean shot at Vernon Adams, you got to let them know. You got to let them know, hey, this is going to be a long game. And the Ticats they're going to have to do that. And now, William Stanback, he's another ordeal. He's a little bit of one of the bigger backs, second in the league right now in rushing. Ticats defense, they need to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, and we got to start, we got our starting Mike linebacker, Kyle Wilson. This is going to be a matchup where it's okay, let's play football. Who's better? Kyle Wilson or a Stanback, because our defense loves this 5-down package where what I mean is we're covering up all the offensive linemen and the linebacker off of the ball is going to be scot-free. Nobody will get up to him. He might have to bump the box a little bit with the Sam linebacker or the Will linebacker, depending on the fullback that's in the game, because I'll tell you guys this about the BC Lions and Will Stanback. They run the ball in his strengths, and that's why he's doing successful right now. When they are giving the ball to stand back, guys, they are in pistol. Not only are they in pistol, they're going under the center and saying, yo, we're running the ball right now. It's so crazy.
And what that does is it gets that running back right behind the quarterback. It lets him get a big head of steam going before he even gets that ball in his hands. And he is coming downhill hard. But like you said, it's all game long. It seems like it's going to be Kyle Wilson versus William Stanback, especially if Ticats are going to be in that 5 down front. All that means is, hey, lone linebacker that's standing right there, Kyle Wilson, looking in the eyes of Stanback, you're going to have a long game. And I heard you say to Santos Knox, stay behind the ball.
Stay behind the ball. Stay behind the ball.
That's
hey, Kyle, listen. Stay behind the ball. Hey, and deepen yourself to 6.5 yards, yo. 6.5 yards when you're the lone backer, because we tend to creep up a little too early, yo. Remember, you're playing running back, bro. Do your homework on. I was an all-state running back in Pennsylvania, y'all. So I know where the running back go. We just gonna meet there and see who hit harder. You know what I'm saying? And record shows it's over 700 times. I'm gonna win that. But Mike,
and I love it.
You feel me? But Mike, yo, we got some people game time decisions. We got Tuck. He's a game time decision. If Tuck doesn't play, then we're gonna have to elevate the young Canadian from Laurier, Patrick Burke. He'll be the player that comes on for Tuck. And then we also have another one over there at corner.
And let's talk about this too, because this is quite a bit of change coming out for the Ticats right now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Again, number one, big one that I know we're all excited for, James Butler, he's coming back, right? 5.5 yards a carry right now. I felt that's what they needed a little bit in that last game. Getting a spark like James Butler back in that offense is going to help, isn't it?
Bro, James Butler is a running back that I wish I could just go over and put my hand around him like I did on the sideline when he was practicing this week. I said, James, bro, you're a real good running back, bro. You know? If you do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and get rid of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, bro, you the guy up here. But you gotta get rid of a little bit of this and a little bit of that so you can be who we all know you are, James Butler. We need that pit bull James Butler. You see these gloves right here, Mike Daly. You see these gloves right here, Mike Daly.
I see
Spotify listeners, Apple Music listeners. I'm holding up some gloves right now, bro. BC Lions, I think, is the biggest finesse team in the world. So when I'm playing the BC Lions, yo, I'm punching them in the... That's me. I'm punching them in the face, Mike Daly. You see what I'm saying? I get to be the big, bad bully on the block, you know? Everybody hides their bike, put the bikes on the porch when this guy walks down. I'm going over to Vernon Adams. Hey, Vernon, what's up, bro? You making some good money this year, bro. You might want to take this one out, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we got to let them know we're really about to play football. This is about to be pat and go. We're trying to play NFL blitz, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for an NFL blitz type of game, Vernon.
Well, and that's what it's going to need to take to slow down this BC offense, right? We're talking, like I said, number one quarterback in the league right now, Vernon Adams. They have the most yards per play that they run. So you know they're taking shots, right? You know Vernon Adams, he gets in a little bit of trouble, and all he's doing is looking downfield. So these DBs that we were talking about, right? Richard Leonard, game time decision. I like the switch up that they had last game, though. Had Kenneth George Jr. at the strong side halfback, right? Put Talbert, young boy, in at the boundary halfback. I thought he played okay, right?
He need to get better. That's because I tell you this: if that boundary half don't get better, he going to keep getting attacked. I tell you something about that boundary half over there. You got to be a football player. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a football player, especially this week when Vernon Adams. Let me tell y'all something about Vernon Adams being right-handed quarterback, and when he scrambles to his right, you better lock in on coverage because that's where he makes most of his big plays is on the run, yo. He's a big-time player outside the pocket. Hey, defensive lineman, hey, defensive end, make sure you collapse the pocket. Keep him in the pocket, please. Don't let him get outside of the pocket so he scrambles and throws deep bombs all day. You know what I'm saying? And that's a hard thing to do for those defensive linemen, right? When we talk about keeping them in the pocket, that means you can't really be reckless on these rushes. You can't really be trying to make too many moves. It's really, hey, let's make him be a quarterback a little bit. Mm-hmm. And he's gotten way better. I was just watching this Edmonton game. He looks good inside the pocket, but I'm telling y'all, to this day, he is still comfortable outside the pocket. I watched the tape. Like, the boy likes to get out. I seen him get outside the pocket and still be able to throw a dart. Like, it was a dart dig, like a 19-yard dig. You know, those ones that get right behind the will linebacker, only if it's on the other team, from 2023 to 2013, because we know we don't do that over here at Hamilton. But like, yo, he likes it and he makes it throws. But I'm saying the same thing with Vernon, bro. Put some pads on him, yo. Put some pads on him.
And when he gets running around, we talk about it all the time. What do you got to do with those receivers? You got to plaster them.
You got to plaster. Right? You have to.
Got to plaster. And we looking at this back end, right? Mm-hmm. Looking at this back end. I mean, I thought they were doing all right, but I agree with you. Talbert, right? Jonathan Moxey, he's still trying to get used to this defense a little bit. There's some work that they're going to have to do in this game.
Yeah, there's work that's going to have to get done. And if you watch the film, there's some work that's going to have to get done over Talbert. They're coming for you this game. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way the game goes, yo, if you watch tape. You know what I'm saying? Especially with some cocky little young boys over there, like Vernon Adams and all those cool little receivers that be doing all them cool little dances, Hollins and them little boys, yo. Them boys been talking about that. You know how the locker room is. Oh, he got what? Oh, we at him all day. Hey, when I do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not even trying. My mom calling me, y'all. Hey, hold on, y'all. My mom calling me. I'm gonna get right back to this show. Hey, man. Oh, she's showing me my. Oh, look at my little things. Oh. Mom, I'm on my show right now. Let me call you back. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, love you, Mom. Love you. Bye. Yeah, y'all. My mom called. You know I got to pick that up. But I get back to it. So when you talking about Tolbert over there, understanding they coming for him, and these guys are gonna be. They don't care. They're coming for you, yo. Like. They're coming for you, bro.
And that's what you're saying right now is that essentially they're looking at that film saying, okay, how can we take care of this Ticats defense? What do we need to do in order to get after them? Because let's look at the linebacking group, right? Because there's a new name here, and we'll get into a little bit with the special teams, but CFL, Carthell, Flowers-Lloyd, he's back in, right? We got the same cast of characters, but Carthell Flowers-Lloyd is now back in the lineup. What's that do for this Ticats team?
Let's be real about the situation. CFL, he got a lot to prove this game. We depended on CFL. We was betting the house on CFL. We was like, oh, you going to come in here and make some plays, because don't get it messed up. He's an energy shifter, too. If he gets going, he gets a lot of people involved and into it, you know what I mean? His energy flows through the team when he's on fire, you know? You've seen a lot of that on special teams. So for CFL, I'm expecting for him to come in this game and dominate special teams. You have to dominate special teams. We need help on special teams. We need some speed on special teams. We got a lot of big guys, but we need some speed on special teams. And that's what two names is going to do. You know what I mean? Actually, that's what one name's going to do. I'm not even giving you your two names until you do something. You know what I'm saying? That's what one name has to come and do. You know, he young boy, yo, come have fun. But it's all good. Because let me tell you a story, CFL. One time, there was a guy, yo, just got to the CFL. Monster game on special teams. They were expecting a lot from him. He wanted him to start. And then I hurt my hamstring. Oh, I gave the guy up. My mistake. But then he hurt his hamstring. And then he was like, dang, yo, I don't know what. He thought he was going to get a job and stuff. And then he's like, man, I got to work hard to get this job back, you know? And then there was this team we played called Winnipeg. And I just went crazy, bro. This is your team called BC. Just go crazy, bro. I've seen this story before. I just want to see how you handle it, because I know how the big dogs handle it. You know what I'm saying? But we're expected. CFL's one of those guys too. You got to get them on defense. But the thing is, you got to simplify it still for him to get him on defense. And you know what I'm saying? So when he comes on this defensive field, you give him one of them jobs where it's like, yo, just stand on the track, bro. Read the quarterback, and like, if he try to run, you go chase him down. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a spy for a quicker quarterback. Exactly.
Look for a quicker quarterback like Vernon Adams. Yeah, because you're right. When he wants to go and scramble, maybe you say, hey, you know what, D-line? You go and do all your crazy pass rush moves and stuff you work on in the offseason. But I got Carthell Flowers-Lloyd sitting there watching Vernon Adams every move, and he's going to come chase him down. Hey, but what I don't want to bury, though, is I don't want to bury this a little bit, is that now the Ticats have made a change, but not with a bunch of players, with a coaching change as well, right? New special teams coaching. Dennis
The fans
McKnight
was-
coming
the-
back in.
Yeah, the fans was going crazy, bro. The fans was going, like, I don't know, like, listen, this is pro football, you know what I'm saying? And when you lose a lot of pro football games, that's why I tell you guys I don't got no friends in this. You know, my job is to make sure my coaches keep their jobs. My job is to make sure the money is coming through the building. My job is to make sure my teammates can get Pampers for their kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no friends when nobody comes in the building, yo. I got too many people I got to take care of, yo. And that's the kind of responsibility you got to take. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, kids game with King's Ransom, man. We got McKnight back in the building. I think he's going to do a lot of good things for the boys. McKnight's a high-energy guy. He'll get into people's butts, you know what I'm saying? And you know you need that one crazy coach that might not know a lot about a lot, but he going to get into everybody's butt, you know what I'm saying? And he going to motivate people the right way. He going to get that technique right, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not where you're supposed to be, and he know you not know where you're supposed to be, he going to yell. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and sometimes you need just a little bit of energy, but also playing a little bit scared too, to say, hey, I better not mess up and I better do my job absolutely best that I could possibly do it, because that's going to be one of those things that's going to put the special teams over. And staying on that special teams train, another addition, which I am very excited to watch, but we have Lawrence Woods III out.
Yeah, he out there.
But bringing in Devon Smoke Harris.
Okay.
Called by Smoke. That's what he says. He wants to be called Devon Smoke Harris. We better see it.
Hey, look, I'm calling him Devon until I see that he smoked. You feel me? We don't just give people nothing on this show, Mike. That's why the fans like, yo, that's the #1 show on TyCat Audio Network. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't just give people things. We don't just say things to say it, you know? You got to earn your stripes, you know? Because when I think of Smoke, I think of McDuffie. I know the TyCat fans remember McDuffie in 2014 returning those things against Winnipeg to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Knees up to his
I know.
chin with that one.
Knees up to his chin. We called him Smoke. So, you know, we don't give out names until they come and earn that. So Devon is up, and he will have kick responsibilities. And I will correct myself if you can take it to the house or do something. But, like, we don't just give names out, yo. This ain't no Nickelodeon, man. Come on, bro.
All right, well, and I love it. I love it, too, because you're absolutely right. The TyCats need something out of the returner. And obviously they made this change in order for a big play to happen. Zero unheard of right now, Sim, for me. Zero big plays in the return game right now for the TyCats after 4 games. Unheard of for me.
That's unheard of, especially here in Hamilton, you know, because once special teams sets the tempo, and the cool thing about special teams is it's some of your favorite players playing for me, you know what I'm saying? So I would go up to some of my favorite players that, you know, play special teams that I know I'm dependent on. First of all, I'm like, bro, please don't get hurt so I don't got to play all the defense and special teams. So then I'm motivated. I'm like, yo, bro, make some plays, you know. Hey, starters, go gas your special teammates up, yo. Those is special ops, you know. They go clear the scene, make sure everything's pretty so the stars can walk on the field and slam people, you know what I mean? So, like, make sure you feed the savages. Make sure you're praising that special teams team, yo, because we need them on fire. They're not like, you know, they're not moving around like somebody said, yo, hey, CFL, next, if you get the next tackle, bro, I got $100 for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Next tackle, get 100. Bro, we go to, give them $100, bro. We need to up the ante, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like people are moving like they got like something's hot, you know what I mean? They're going through the motions right now.
Well, and I'll tell you what, though. First thing to change all that up and going through the motions is the amount of changes that are coming in. People coming in, people coming out, new coaches, bringing in new opportunities. But right now, as a TyCat fan and an onlooker and what we're seeing, are you nervous for them, or how about inside that locker room? Are they getting nervous at this point? It's 0-4. I mean, are you stressing out, or is it, hey, long season?
Bro, that's what I hope they in there doing, because if I'm in the locker room right now, I'm sitting with my feet up like, whew, I can't wait till we get this thing right, you know what I'm saying? Because right now we just playing some bad football. I can't wait till, our stars start being our stars consistently. I can't wait till some defensive players want to make some big plays, get the turnovers that they need to win games in the CFL. I can't wait till our special team stops letting the special teams start the ball at the 40-yard line. I can't wait till our special teams at least averages 20 yards or 15 yards on a punt return, get some better field position. I can't wait till our running game average gets up a little bit so we can milk a little bit of clock and finish the ball with it in our hands, you know what I'm saying? And we're still dead in all of these games. So my head is like, bro, once we do what we're supposed to do, we're going to be a freaking great team, you know what I mean? And I'll be comfortable saying that.
Yeah, and it's not different around the league. 75% of the games right now have finished in the last 3 minutes. That's when it's been decided, including 5 walk-off field goals, which the Ticats experienced last week, which is completely frustrating, as I could imagine for this Ticats team. But a little bit of shining moment is that the offense, which is for the most part the same cast of characters with James Butler added in there, right? You got Luther Havanaku, you got Keandre Smith, Stephen Dunbar Jr., Shamar Bridges. These guys are Tim White came out finally.
Shamar Bridges. Listen, I sat here and watched Shamar Bridges, Mike Daly. You said his name, I couldn't
Tell me about him. Tell me about him.
The man is still doing what stuff he's doing in the game. Every day I go to practice just to watch him do it in practice. You know what I'm saying? It's no mistake that guys like Shamar Bridges, Dunbar, and Keandre and Tim White are doing what they're doing, because this is the same stuff they do every single day in practice. These guys don't miss no reps in practice. Listen, before Tim's big game last week, where he was just playing like Tim, everybody's calling it a big game. That's just Tim White. You know what I'm saying? I count the other stuff that was going on as that's just not Tim right now. We got our Tim back. You know what I mean? So that week before that, Tim is catching punt returns, sprinting them, touchdown, taking it all the way back, running all the way back, catching another punt, touchdown. Tim's catching 5-yard passes, taking it the whole field, touchdown. And that's what I tell people, the psychological of this game, to stay locked in and stay in your own little bubble and world, because he's imagining scoring touchdowns every single play. Most people catch the ball, bring it back to the huddle. They don't want to run that far. That's tired, and then you got to run another route. But no, he taking this thing to another level, you know what I'm saying? So it was great to see that. But Shamar Bridges, bro, is so fun to watch. Dunbar, it's just such a high-power offense. And once they start clicking the way they're clicking but once they start clicking like Mike Daly, it's going to be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's a good offense. That's a really, really good offense.
Hey, and it's practice like you play. You'll never be able to just turn it on. I haven't seen too many players outside of Jagger Davis. The only person I've been able to see turn it on, and Speedy B. But that's not many people can just turn it on in a game. So practice like you play. But I agree with you. This offense, and you got the same offensive line up there, which is always a comfort level, who are playing, I think, really, really well. I do believe that James Butler back in this lineup is going to help that offense, because, like you labeled him, Sim, 0300, he keeps showing up. There was one game where he slipped up a little, but that's going to happen, man. But 0300 keeps showing up.
Listen, the crappy thing about playing quarterback, Mike Daly, is, bro, if you don't win the game, you don't win the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Bo 300 is Bo 300, but we're not winning games. You know what I'm saying? You have to translate Bo 300 into winning games. And we know the problem. 1/3 of football, and we're just not good on, we're just not playing good on the other two. You know what I'm saying? But still, bro, I was in a golf cart with Bo Levi this offseason in my Greenworks golf cart, just cruising with him. And I was like, Bo, you ready to be like Michael Jordan, put the team on your back, no excuse type of thing? And he said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he's performing. He's doing it. Hey, but line up a little more. He can. I think Bo got some more in him. I think Bo's pretty 75%. I don't see this isn't our best Bo we're gonna get this year. I guarantee that. This better not be, because he's going to turn it up too. You know what I mean? I don't think he's where he's going to be.
And that's why football is the greatest team sport, because it takes everybody that's involved, right? But
yeah,
there's this thing, right? You always talk about on football teams where to win a close one, to win one that comes down to the wire. Mm-hmm. What does that mean exactly? How do you feel that in a locker room? Because right now it just seems like the Ticats can't win the close one, and that's what's lacking.
No, and bro, it all starts with these gloves right here, bro. Hit somebody in the mouth, yo, and keep hitting them in the mouth, yo. That's how you win the close ones. You keep winning your one-on-ones. And the way you win on one, sometimes it's just punching somebody in the mouth. Let them feel something that they're not used to feeling all the time, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to run around and just punch people in the mouth, like legal stuff. I'm not talking about violence or anything. I'm talking about pad on pad and just keep punching people in the mouth where it's like, yo, that motherfucker's crazy, yo. I gotta make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? People are like what I'm noticing right now in the CFL. People just cool playing football, bro. It's like 7-on-7. Everybody nice to each other. Everybody friends. You know what I mean? That doesn't make good entertainment. I'm a fan right now. I want to see something crazy. You know what I'm saying, Mike Daly? This is an entertainment business. Why y'all friends with each other? It looks like everybody's cool with each other, Mike.
Football's a physical game, man. Football's a physical game. You cannot. The human body craves physical contact. You cannot play this game being nice to people out there. You got to play physical. That's why I love the addition of Carthell, Flowers-Lloyd. That's why I love the addition of Dennis Knight, because these are some guys that are going to bring a little bit of energy to that team and make somebody punch somebody in the face out there on the field, right? Get in somebody's face. Don't be friends with everybody out there, Sim.
No, we can't do that, and that's just not even our vibes, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling y'all, when I said kids game with King's Ransom, look, we're just playing a kids game, but now a guy doesn't have a job, you know what I'm saying? He's a coach, but so he still gets paid, so he's all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like for real, he's a coach. Coaches still get paid. You know, some of these players, they go home and, you know, they have a whole family. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game, though. We signed up for it. So that's why I said it's a kids game, but this is King's Ransom. So when I'm sitting here going crazy on the mic, like trying to get players like, yo, wake up. Like, yo, wake up. We got to win these close games. At the end of the game, yo, we can't stop freaking. Who was running the ball last week? Who was running the ball?
The no name. The no name.
You see what I'm saying, bro? And it's literally us just not communicating, yo. It was a simple play, bro. It's a linebacker's dream to get a one-on-one with the back, yo. And we're just missing it. We're coming too close to the line. We're just missing plays, you know, in crunch times. Because football is a game of one-on-ones. I don't care what nobody says, yo. Win your one-on-ones and make your one-on-one suffer and pay, yo. Turn your one-on-one to something else and then go help somebody else win their one-on-one. You know what I mean, Mike?
Well, and that's what's going to happen in this game. That's what we're going to be focused on. A lot of these one-on-ones for Ticats to be able to get in here, get into the donut box, win that home field advantage back again, take it away from this high-powered offense, because this defense needs to come out and show some stuff, show what they have. This special teams needs to show some stuff. And I know the fans, they're itching to see this Ticats team be able to show that they can play at least 2 out of 3 phases of the football game. Offense, defense, and special teams need to. But, Sim, I know you've been talking with the fans. Biggest show on the Ticats Audio Network.
Bro,
they've been sending you some stuff in.
Bro,
let's hear some fan questions. Let's get some love out there.
Bro, we're going to go to some fan questions. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all the fans, you know what I mean? But look, we're going to get right to it. I told you I was going to read the questions. Here goes a question from Ticats Talk Network, FM Fan 9. Here's a question for today's episode. Question for Simoni. What kind of impact can someone like Mr. CFL Flowers have in the game since you played with him playing in his first game? All right, I just we talked about it. Me and Mike talked about it. To answer your question is, he's an impact player, bro. You guys know how, like, NCAA, like I was a college impact player for Minnesota. That's the guy that's blinking on the thing, you know, and you expect him to make a lot of plays. On defense, the guys that are blinking, we expect them to make plays. Like, when we go on the field, 21's making a couple big plays a game, or else I'm sad, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just, you need big plays to win football games, especially these close football games. Mike, we dropped 3 interceptions last week, you know what I mean? And we lost a close football game. Like, the last drive looks like what it was, but we dropped 3 interceptions, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Can't have it.
We gotta play. We gotta play. We gotta make our plays, yo. Like, this is how we grade in football world, in legend football. When I talk football, I'm only talking in legend language. So if you don't understand, it means you're a little dog. You know what I mean? So this is how we grade. We grade plays made and plays not made. That simple. Plays made, plays not made.
Are you 1 for 1? Are you 10 for 10? Are you 2 for 10? Are you 2 for 5? What are you? How many opportunities do you have to make a play, and how many chances do you make them in that game? Some guys, like a field corner, they might have 1 or 2 opportunities all game long to make their play, and as long as they make them. Some people like a middle linebacker, Kyle Wilson, like you, will linebacker, you might have 20 plays that you have to make.
And you know what? I got to go 20 for 20. You know what I'm saying?
How about 21 for 21?
Hey, I've done that before too. Hey, guys, do your homework on. I had 23 opportunities to make plays. I made 23 plays, guys. That was some year like 2019, 17 tackle game, bat down, and just do your homework, guys.
That's a great question. A great question with the Carthell Flowers-Lloyd, because you mentioned it. It's the energy part too. When those impact players make a play, it brings the energy up for people around you. Yeah, it does big time. Let's get to another one.
Okay, let's get to another question, y'all. I appreciate everybody checking into the podcast. You know, I'm just killing time right now because
subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again. Listen to it 5 times if you have to.
You should listen to it 5 times. It's the best podcast on the network, and I appreciate all the fans that check in. You know, we're going to give you the real talk on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Okay, here we go. We got Rhonda Moore. Happy to see Tim White had a good game. Defense needs to finish. That was another game we could have won had they made an important stop. Something isn't quite clicking yet. It's almost there, but some issues, such as penalties to address. Mike Daly, you know you can't win games with penalties. You can't win games with missed tackles. You can't win games with missed opportunities. And you can't win games if you lose the turnover battle. You know, it's like you don't even have to really understand football to understand why we're not playing good yet and why things haven't shifted. And the thing about that is tables usually tend to turn. You know what I'm saying? You hope that those guys can start making those plays, and then now you're seeing the wins. You're seeing big wins. You're seeing the close wins and all that. But what do you think, Mike?
And a lot of that comes with communication. Since you got the sunglasses off, I'll take them off.
Yeah.
a lot of that comes with communication too. And I feel like the Ticats defense are still trying to work together and become one. There's been a little bit of change, right, with Jonathan Moxey coming in a little bit late. DQ Thomas has been updated. That whole back end switched around. The only ones that have been really in there in place is that D line, who's been playing pretty well from what I've seen. But there's still that communication piece that you got to feel comfortable playing with the person beside you, and they got to pick this up. That's got to start now. It's now you've had that experience. You have to pick that up fast.
You have to, and it comes with stars need to just step up and be like, yo, I want to be a star. I remember in 2013, I decided I wanted to be a star. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just start telling players crazy stuff. I'm like, yo, just make him stop his feet, and I'll be there to make the play. Yo, all you got to do is make sure you don't let him outside of here, and I'll make the play. All you got to do is get him a little bit to the numbers, and I'll cover 8 more extra yards so you can do your job a little easier. You know what I mean? That's how you got to go around. Like, if you're a star like you think you are, go make somebody else's job easy. Hey, Brooks, I don't want you tackling this game. Just make him stop his feet, and I'll make the play, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. If it break out, that's on me, and I'm in the film room saying that's my play to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the pressure off of some of the guys that are struggling, yo. Like, that's what stars do, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like, oh, no, stars make everybody's jobs easier, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can put up with a little extra stuff that stars do, because at the end of the day, you know that guy's making your job easier, you know? And that's what somebody have to step and do.
And we'll be looking for those stars, right? I think of a Kyle Wilson, Paul Peters, right? Stavros, those type of guys. Those are those stars that need to step up and start making the plays. Let's get to one last one, and we'll get nice and ready for this game.
One last question. Okay. This guy, Chris Taylor, says, the team is not as bad as their record. Could as very well be 3-1 right now. Defense needs to get some stops when the game is on the line. Maybe there's something or someone missing out there. Oof. All right, Chris
Taylor.
To
him, Sim. Talk to him.
That's it. Listen, I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing, guys. But, like, the Hamilton Tiger Cats just lost Simoni Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take them That's not little, yo. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you guys understand the war stories and stuff, but like, yo, there's a lot of replacement. Guys got to gel and really play football together. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you lose big time players that do so much and stuff, it's a rebuild, yo. No matter what you say, it's a rebuild, because a lot of people are already getting elevated faster because of the way certain people are on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like public embarrassment, Mike Daly. You know, like, oops, there goes Norwood going outside. You know, we in the meeting room. We all get, like, we're not joking about this.
You get that spotlight on you immediately.
You get that spotlight, yo. But no, the Ticats aren't missing anyone out there. It's just they need to understand their teammates' weaknesses and strengths, and somebody needs to be a star and be like, yo, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna do way more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just doing my job. I'm gonna do my job, but I'm gonna turn it up. I'm making all my plays. I'm running to the ball. Like, if anything happens, if that ball touches the ground, I'm gonna be the one to pick it up. I'm going to, like, there was games, Mike, I would be like, yo, this game, I'm going to touch this ball anytime, wherever the ball is. I'm going to touch the ball every single play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to set things like that. Yo, first person, whoever gets the most hits on the ball today wins something. You know what I mean? Like, let's see who can get the ball the fastest, because the game never changes. It's about hitting, bro. It's about blocking, bro, and it's about tackling. You know what I'm saying? And we got.
I always used to say, Sim. I always used to say, "I'll race you to that ball. Let's race to that ball. Let's see who can get there fastest."
You know what I'm saying? And yo, everybody knows. Like, you can get there with me, but it's extreme violence when we get there. You know what I'm saying? So pick your battles. Who you want to get to the ball with? You know.
Yeah, like, I'm already apologizing before the game. Hey, sorry for the friendly fire that's coming your way, because as soon as I see that other color, my head is going right through there. But yo, I hear what you're saying, and listen, I understand. I'm on the same side. The Ticats could easily be 3-1 right now. It's close games, but it's those opportunities we talk about. They're making that interception instead of it being a drop. And that's from star players. That's from rookie players. They're making the catch. That shouldn't be a drop. Making that one extra block, that could get you that extra point. There's a lot of what ifs right now, but the Ticats are going to need to turn it up, man.
And listen,
that's tonight.
The bye week's coming up. It's tonight, and I'm about to go tailgate with the fans, because I just got to go see my fans. I missed them. I got to go check in, make sure they all good, make sure they're not going to run on the field and do nothing crazy. I got to go calm the crowd down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, yo. That's what I'm going to do for the gang. You know, I'm going to go talk to the fans, you know. It's like, yo, give my guys some grace, you know. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go do some foot control, you know, because I do groundwork over here, yo. I'm not Hollywood. I'm ground level, Barton Street, UC 21. No
Get
problem.
Down there, man.
Big dog. I'm in Lot E, y'all. Y'all come find me in Lot E. I'm out there partying with y'all pregame. I'm a tailgate with y'all. I'm gonna have fun with y'all. Whatever y'all doing, I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So pull up the Lot E, because we playing football in Hamilton, y'all. We playing football in Hamilton, y'all. And whenever you playing football in Hamilton, y'all know we the #1 business. I don't even know why y'all playing around. Everybody gets to have fun. You know what I'm saying? The kids come, they have fun. They got memories for years. Do your homework on. I was just at one of my guy Doug's birthday party. He just turned 80. Whole family came. You know, they was like, Simoni, come to the birthday party. 21's coming to Doug's 80th birthday party. Happy birthday, Doug. Whole family season seat holders. You know what I'm saying? This is a community. You know what I'm saying? Football's the main thing. You know, we like to win football games, but don't get it messed up, y'all. We take care of the people. We take care of the community. This is the #1 business, the #1 sports thing. HSG, let's get paid, bro.
Well, and Ticats are going to take care of Tiger Town tonight. 7 p.m. Eastern. Get down to the donut box. Get there early so you can see Sim. You can tailgate with Sim. Say what's up to him. He'll make you feel good. Ticats kick it off against the 3-1 BC Lions. It should be a great game to come down and watch Ticats get their first win this year at the donut box. Hey, and for Ticats game day, Sim, it was an honor being on here. I missed being on here, and it's great being on here with you.
Welcome to the big dogs, Mike. Welcome to the big dog league, Mike. Anytime you want to pull up, you pull up to the big dog show, bro. You got an open seat. Come on, that's Mike Daly, bro. Do your homework on players like Mike Daly. Let me tell y'all something about Mike Daly, because I like to brag about my teammates, y'all. I like to brag about teammates. Mike Daly's one of those guys where he can do everything, you know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, Mike, we need a gunner. Mike's playing gunner. Hey, Mike, we need you to block this guy. Mike's doing that. Hey, Mike, We need you to start safety and be great at it. Winnipeg game, Mike. Come on, bro. I remember that game. Come on, bro. I remember you coming to the party against a high power. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I remember about Mike. If you called Mike's number, he's there and he's executing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you love a person that Mike that pull up on the show because you're not even worried. They was like, hey, Courtney, I was like, Mike Daly, come on, bro. That's nothing new to me. Next man up, you know what I'm saying? Mike Daly's done it a lot of times and been highly successful out it. Big dog Mike Daly, man. It was a pleasure to do this show with you.
And last things last, I do my homework, man. Sim, what's life like?
Hey.
Which way you flip it?
Let's go.
Bread comes
Bread
first.
come first. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. See,
you tonight,
next man up,
Tiger
bro. Same page. Let's go, Ticats. Come on, baby. Let's do it.